Дурут, салам, как вы поживаете? Мне очень хорошо, ну хорошо. I have been working, so I haven't been analyzing. I'm sorry. Right now, during my training, we will talk a little UFC. Okay. Everybody on my channel, all my people, mi gente, my людей, my people, y'all are gonna want to know what would happen if Islam fights Charles Oliveira. Okay? And here's what's going to happen. Islam is going to beat the brakes off of Oliveira. And here's why. Oliveira is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu grappler, third-degree specialist. He's about as good as you're going to get for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I would put him against the red belts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's fantastic. Not saying he's going to beat a red belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but what I'm going to say is you put them two in the ring, and you're not gonna think Oliveira is out of place. Okay? And I know there's some screwed up ways that the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation and the Gracies run their red belt. I don't care. I don't care. What I care about is Islam Makhachev is going to destroy him, if that's how you say his last name. I don't know. I gotta go and look at it in Russian. So, Oliveira beats people with good boxing, elite transitions, elite guard play. Okay, his transitions are elite until you put him next to someone from Dagestan. I'm sorry. There's a level of elite and then what they have in the Caucasus Mountains. Look at judo from the Caucasus Mountains. It is a pick you up, throw you on the hip, and then like over the head hane gosh. It's not even the strength in their judo, the strength in their sambo, the power in their wrestling, their flow, their weak, soft, transitional flow. Their flow is more powerful than most people's hard pass game. So it's going to come down to, so Oliveira is going to be able to put pretty much anybody in his guard. And he's going to be able to attack anybody on the planet from his guard. Okay? Well, here's where Sambo is almost built to defeat the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game. Because Sambo is a top side transition game. Okay? We throw or shoot in Sambo to a pin, get past the legs, go to a pin, a dominant top side pin, and then move into striking or move into submission. This is combat Sambo. Everybody knows this. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is conservation of energy by placing them in the guard, using superior guard play to attack and manipulate your opponent. Okay. Islam is going to pass his guard. He's going to pass his guard pretty easily. There is the possibility that Islam does not even ever get into Charles Oliveira's guard. If Islam could go in and tie up in the clinch, and then foot sweep from the clinch. He's elite at this. It is mind-boggling how good he is at getting in the clinch and then foot sweeping people. Oliveira's got big, long legs, but Oliveira doesn't foot sweep anybody. Why? Because foot sweeps are cut out of the Brazilian manual, so to speak. They're in there. They work them. There's some people that are elite at them, but for the most part, foot sweeping isn't the thing that you go in and do for half of class twice a week in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It is all simplistic takedowns, go into the guard, and then use superior elite guard play and out of the box thinking to manipulate your opponent and keep them in a you keep the advantage by being in a weaker position. The guard is a weaker position. Guard is a weaker position. Okay? Guard is a weaker position. That's simple judo. The other half of the judo manual Islam has. Who is Charles Oliveira ever sparring with that is better than Khabib Nurmagomedov? Who? Who could Islam spar with at lightweight that would be better than 29-0 greatest of all time lightweight Khabib Nurmagomedov? Okay? Who? There's no one. There's no one. King Kong can get down to 155 and would not be a good enough sparring partner in respects to Khabib Nurmagomedov. Okay? Charles Oliveira is not going to roll with anyone that could beat Khabib Nurmagomedov. Okay? This is important. Who does Khabib roll with to get ready for his fights? Islam. So, Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, Inshallah, Mashallah, Islam. Okay? And this way, Islam could go beat that crusader from Brazil. If you want to pump the fight a little more, Islam versus Christianity, 50-foot Jesus, right? Only to end up in an armbar by Islam. So it is going to be topside. Charles Oliveira, unless he is rolling with a 26-year-old Rickson Gracie every day and a Marcelo at 25, 26-year-old Marcelo Garcia, and any other old school Brazilian guy that had a great sweep game and a top game. You know, I mean, Colby Covington, he's got a good top game, a real good top game. All right, you could roll with him. But Colby Covington can't beat Islam. Colby Covington can't beat Khabib Nurmagomedov. Colby Covington couldn't beat Kamaru Usman, right? Kamaru Usman is a pretty good wrestler. And I'm only talking about wrestling and transition. He's a great wrestler, but the transitions and the special thing is gonna be Islam. It would be Islam, hands down. The guys with long legs, okay, can fall victim to someone who, a shorter guy who can get under your hips better. And Islam could do a single leg takedown, get under his hips, foot sweep him, take him to the cage, pin him. Oliveira's got long arms, okay? He's got a lot of length, and that length is good for him. But Islam is going to be stuck to him. So those long strikes, that's not going to happen. Kicks to the head, it's not going to happen. Charles Oliveira is not going to strike better than the good master of sport combat Sambo players that are in the Caucasus Mountains. He's just not. Master of sport in combat Sambo now is one of the more elite ranks in martial arts in the world. Oliveira's third degree in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is way up there. Do not discount this guy. It is special what he can do. He is taught from a very elite fighting school. Okay, I'm not underplaying him. I'm not saying Sambo is better than Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is Islam's Sambo game, with the wrestling, with the striking, with the black belt in judo, is better than Charles Oliveira's third degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But if anybody's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has a chance against a Master of Sports in Sambo's top game from the Caucasus Mountains, from Dagestan, guys, a black belt in judo from Dagestan, from Georgia, Chechnya, it's a different game. It's a different level. It's like footballers, soccer players in America versus a footballer, soccer player from Europe or Argentina, Brazil. From the time that they're 6 or 7 years old, they're put in special programs that have near unlimited funding for medical, for research and development, for technology. So he was bred for this. So, salamati, Islam, Khudafiz.